Hey guys, I'm Techusiast, and today I wanted to show you a product that has been living in my backpack for quite some time, and that is the IVYCable P6 made by IVYCable. So this is a fast charging magnetic cable and a power bank built in essentially what is a magnetic cable. So what you can see here is a portable power bank which folds out and magnetically attaches together. So it takes up very little space in your backpack. So the IVYCable P6, I unboxed it back in January earlier this year, and I've been using it throughout 2025. So this has been living in my backpack for quite some time, and it has been a lifesaver quite a few times, which is why I wanted to make this video to showcase it to you guys, in case you didn't know all of the details or you missed out on the unboxing experience, the short video that I posted earlier this year. So the IVYCable P6 is 90 centimeters long, or about 3 feet if you're in the US, and it has magnetic sides, so the ports themselves will actually just attach to the sides and just neatly tuck away. And the same could be said for the magnetic power bank itself. It can easily fold together, attach, and you're ready to go. It's really nice. I especially love how simple and minimalistic it is. It's just bare metal, basically, just to protect the battery cell inside, so there's really nothing. So you can just put it into your backpack and, you know, just know that nothing will actually puncture it. So you would need a lot of force to pierce through this metal. So the IVYCable P6 weighs just 115 grams, or just over 4 ounces if you're in the US, and it has a very nice magnetic and a braided cable. So it's magnetic on the sides, just on the cable, so it can neatly attach to the battery itself. And it has a flat cable, braided, so it can fold up and down, not so much to the side because that's not how it was designed. It normally retails for about $70 US, which I think is very steep given how small the battery capacity is, but it's usually on sale for about $60. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I really want to see this go down in price. I think $30 to $40 would be a lot more affordable and justifiable for a product like this. But in terms of what this offers, you know, just an emergency power bank, I think it can pay for itself. It's not a terrible deal, not the worst I've seen, but I really want to see it go down in price, because $60, 3000 milliampere hours inside, I think that's a bit too much, even though it supports PD 60 watts. And speaking about what it supports, the charging standards, it supports PD 60 watts, 45, 36, 30, 27, 18, and generally speaking, it supports 5 volts and 2.4 amps protocols. And it also supports pass-through charging. So one end can just go into your charging brick, while the other end will go into your smartphone, tablet, or any other compatible device. And this can act as like the middleman, if you will. So this will just act like a normal cable, and it will also charge up the power bank itself. So you will always have some reserves in the tank, which in this case is a 3000 milliamp hour battery. Before we continue, a quick reminder, most of you watching aren't subscribed. If you enjoy tech reviews on smartphones, wearables and laptops, please hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. So when it comes to the power input as a power bank, it will support 5 watts and 2.4 amps, and the power output as a power bank, it will support 5 watts and, once again, 2.4 amps. Now, the only downside of the IVYCable P6, and generally speaking products like this, although I have to tell you, I haven't seen anything like this ever on the market before, the downside is that it doesn't support data transfers. So this will strictly only act as an emergency power bank and as a normal cable to charge up your devices. It also has an indicator light which will show up in white once the battery is 80% or above. It will show a blue light once the battery only has 50% remaining, a red light once it's 30% remaining, and also a flashing red light once it hits 10% or below. So you will know exactly when to charge it up. Now, in terms of having lived with this product for mostly a year, I can tell you I had a really positive experience with this, especially that mine, the Kickstarter edition, which the company generously provided. It also came with a lightning adapter, which normally costs extra, which I'm not too sure how much it cost if I'm honest with you, but I will make sure to leave a link in the description down below so you can check it out for yourself. But what I really like about this product is that it's very simple, it's very elegant, and it gets the job done. It gets out of the way. And I'm already carrying a big battery power bank. Having a cable is always a must-have, so why not carry just this with the normal power bank? So I will technically have 2 batteries just in case my phone dies or my laptop dies or anything else dies, and I will have plenty of power to charge it back up. Now granted, 3000 mAh isn't a very big battery cell. It won't fully charge any of my devices if I'm honest with you. Even though I have a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6, this has a 4400 mAh battery. This will probably only charge 30, maybe 40, 45% of battery of my phone, but that is more than enough to get me from point A to point B, which is where I will have the opportunity to fully charge this up, or alternatively just charge it up with my phone. So I get the best of both worlds. And that pretty much wraps up this video and everything I wanted to talk about. So let me know what you guys think about the IVYCable P6, whether you want to buy one or whether you're interested in this product at all and products like this. Personally, I really want to see this becoming mainstream because I think a cable could be much more than a cable. It can be a power bank, and maybe if the battery cells could be slimmed down a little bit, maybe increasing the battery capacity, maybe with like the new silicone carbon battery cells, that would make it even more portable and easier to use. Also, I really want to see the price come down. I think 60 bucks for a product like this is a bit outrageous, but it serves a purpose. It's very beneficial and it has a lot of pros to it. Now, granted, you won't be able to transfer data, which is definitely a downside, but I think there's a lot of pros to it and a lot more pros than cons. So if you're looking for an emergency power bank, I think this is a pretty good opportunity to get one. And if you don't, you can always just go with a more modern power bank, or maybe even a magnetic one that can attach to the back of your phone, or just anything else that will also support 100 watts or even higher charging. So let me know what you guys think about the IVYCable P6, whether you want to buy one or, you know, you're just interested in the concept and the product itself, whether you want to see this becoming more mainstream. So with all of that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. With all that said, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.